Basically, today we're gonna talk about a huge issue in BL that y'all do not know about. So, if you guys read the title or saw the thumbnail, we are going to be exposing the person you might know as UBV Jamal. I don't know if he has any other nickname, but that is usually what he's known for. Let's start off by introducing Jamal. If you guys don't know already, he has 4.7k followers on Twitch. So he's an influencer on Twitch. He does pretty good on Twitch streams, and then he's also an influencer on YouTube with 1,000 subs. And then he also has 5 videos that he posted, the peak of it being 15,000 views from one video. Now I'm going to uncover most about this guy, and that's not all just about him. He's also a moderator of the game who controls the UBV values, which is going to be very important for later topics in the video. So yes, he's official moderator of the game. You could go into the Infinity Sports server and see him as a lead mod. I just want to make that very official. He is an influencer on the game's platform, okay? Just like all the other influencers and content creators that post on this video, whether it be by TikTok or by YouTube or Twitch, they are all influencers of the game, meaning a certain amount of people hold him up to like influence and as a role model. So I just want to let that be very clear. So most people know him as a guy who gives away shit for free. I'm pretty sure that's all he's known for. Do you know anything else he's known for, Fly?
Other than trading, making the trade system, no.
No? Okay.
Or not making the trade system. Actually, yeah, making the trade system.
Well, some people would say otherwise because he's also known for banning people. So we're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that like later into the video. But the first thing we're gonna cover on this guy, we already gave you guys the rundown of who he is, the introduction. So UBV plays an important role into the Basketball Legends lore. The reason why is because the UBV list is insane. It's like what makes the world go round. You know what I mean? It's like the economy, bro. It's like the economy. You can't really have like an economy without like UBV Jamal. And like, bro, you just can't. So yeah, the BL game also ties in with UBV Jamal hugely, mostly because of trading. I mean, like, there's not other things that are important other than trading. I'm gonna be honest with UBV Jamal, because that's pretty much it. Like, he got mostly famous for his list, and then he's also a moderator now. So that's also another reason why he's important to the lore. So, as you guys know from our videos, you guys may have seen the stream where I uncovered how the game is like in shambles right now, and you also might have seen the video where I posted of how the game is also dying, and here's why. You might have seen that. There's a bunch of shorts and streams that I made about how the game is dying, so I'm pretty sure it's in the air that people know the game is dying. But yeah, so the game is dying, but there's a few reasons why. We're gonna talk about UBV Jamal though. We're gonna talk about UBV Jamal and how he actually helped the game die a little bit. He was not like the main reason, but he was just one of the cherry on tops, you know what I mean, to like make the game die. So yeah, basically he's a narcissist, man. Like it's his way or no way, man. Like, it's his way or the highway. Like, it can't be any other way. And even if you try, like Fly, you can talk about this, like when he tried to like tell him otherwise, like tell him what he does, man. You have more experience with it.
Okay, so I had made a general concern. As y'all can see in the stream, I had talked about, the guarding mechanism and how it's like very like shit. And basically we had this whole conversation and we were going back and forth. And I was saying completely like family friendly, PG. I was pretending like a person who had concern, and he just blew up on me, and he started saying curse words, started saying other shit, tell me I should kill myself. And this is all on like screenshot. I have screenshots of this. I didn't record it, and I don't think I have the ticket log, but I'm pretty sure they do. But I do have screenshots of this, and it's just crazy that they let this type of moderator run their shit. And imagine he told this to a kid, and the kid actually like listened to him and did those things, it's just crazy. You shouldn't say that shit overall. Neither it's professional or not. It doesn't matter if you just don't say that shit in general. You try to keep it PG.
Yeah, okay. So Jamal is an interesting guy. I'm just gonna go into my DMs. So Jamal is obviously known for not cross trading. He's known for controlling the UBV list, but he actually was caught cross trading a while back, and it's funny because he got caught for cross trading. Like, he didn't get caught for like hacking, cheating, like speed boosting. He got caught for cross trading, which is interesting because like that's his it's funny how like people just be getting banned these days for the shit that they're in. So like, how Seba got banned for flags, it's got uncovered. All that shit's in the past, but it's the same way with Jamal. Jamal is known for trading, and he's actually got caught cross trading. So I'm just gonna show you the EMs, and yeah. So basically, I was gonna make a video on him about him cross trading, and he knew this shit because he took over the person's account that I was DMing the proof with. So I had proof of somebody cross trading with somebody. We're in DMs talking, and then like out of nowhere, this man was sending me weird shit and like talking like Jamal and talking like he knew something. And then Jamal sent, "Why you even making a video for attention or likes?" So I knew Jamal was on that account. Which obviously any video you're gonna make is for attention. It's literally for views. Like, I don't know how this guy thinks YouTube works, but it's not for I'm not gonna send it to a dead audience, you know what I mean? Like, that's literally the point for YouTube videos, but it's whatever, bro. I said trading is an epidemic, it's destroying basketball legends. That's how I followed up with it. And as Midas Prophet I pretty much predicted this shit, and as you guys can see today, it stood true. So yeah. He said, "Yeah, you think this video gonna get me banned or something?" By the way, he wasn't mod back then, so yeah, he could have got banned for this shit. So let me go to Infinity Sports. Let me show y'all the importance of the rule here. So let me just go into the rule, because it's one of the rules and it's very important. Where is it at? Codes and info, the game rules. Here we go. So the 8th rule in Infinity Sports specifically says cross trading or black marketing is strictly against the rules and will lead to a permanent ban, by the way. You cannot sell any in-game item for Robux or USD. Remember, Robux or USD, which Jamal did USD option. You cannot trade items from our games for items in different games also, but that doesn't matter. What matters is USD, because that's the path Jamal decided to go on. All right. Let me go back into the DMs though. Basically, we went into all the shit, and then here's where the part gets juicy, man. So basically, Zen was the guy who showed me the screenshots. That's what we're talking about. The reason why he was scared that I was gonna show this shit is because he said I was gonna dox him. He said, "What, you're trying to make a video on me for something that got confirmed? It wasn't cross trading." That's what he said first in August 31st. That's what he said. That's the first thing he said. But I proved him wrong. I sent him a screenshot of the receipts. I'm just gonna blur this or probably cut this out of the video so y'all can't see the name. But these are the screenshots of UBV Jamal, and yeah, it was for in-game effect, and it was one of his events as well, which is important because this proves as well that Jamal fakes his events, because it was literally pay to win. From the very beginning, this person was actually gonna be a winner. So yeah, and then he was just talking about how like the game is not gonna keep going unless trading is in there. He said taking trading from BL is like taking trading from a pet sim or a dot.me, which is the dumbest shit I've ever heard, because like, bro, BL is literally advertised as a basketball game. Like, people play that shit for basketball, not for like trading. Is just the cherry on top, but it's whatever. He said, "You realize if you make a video on me and dox me, I'm getting you banned." I said, "I don't dox, but if I need to, I will." And you seem scared. I was like asking, "Bro, what?" I said, "I'm not, but if you dox me, I'm getting you banned from BL." You're talking like you're in a tight situation. I was basically just pressuring him, you know what I mean? Like playing bad cop. And he said, "I'm just not trying to get doxed more than I was," is what he's saying. And then who said dox? And then that's what I responded with. But he said, "The screenshots show my full name." That's when I realized the screenshots that I sent him earlier was literally his full birth name, bro. Like, that's insane. That's insane. So now I know who Jamal is, but that's not important. What's important is that we know Jamal literally just by sending these set messages alone, by just like literally talking about the screenshot and how he admits that that was his name on the receipt, that literally proves that Jamal did get sent $30 to give somebody an effect, which by the way, Jamal gets these effects for free. He does not like roll them. He does not get lucky and just get them. He doesn't trade for them. He literally gets the effects for free. He gets hundreds of them to give them away. Rigged from the start is what I said. And then he just said right after that, he said, I didn't fake an event. The dude I rigged it for didn't even win, is what he's saying. I said he got the effects. And then Jamal replied with, so did the winner who won. So how does this even make sense, my brother? Like, you're literally admitting to cross trading, but it's fine if your event isn't rigged. This guy is literally just fumbling, bro. Word after word, he's fumbling. Like, I'm such a good fucking person at just like, pressuring people into like saying shit, because like I do this for a living, bro. It's an insane amount of rage baiting here. But you're defending someone who's also tried doing stuff for money. So basically now he's trying to flip this on Zen, which I didn't really give a fuck. Midas, it happened to me, retard. You're explaining it to me like I didn't know. Which basically also he's just admitted the third time. He's basically just saying that everything I just said is right. By saying you're saying it like I didn't know, he's basically saying like I'm already telling him shit that he already knew, because like it's him, you know what I mean? So like that's another thing. He just admitted it again. And I said, I'm dragging this? Hell no, I got more. Because he's saying you're weird for dragging it around. He said you got nothing more on me because I've done anything more. It was a one-time thing. He admitted it a fourth time, bro. He admitted it a fourth time. With this fourth fucking message, he admitted it to cross-trading for like a fourth time, bro. So this is literally just in the dirt. He's in the dirt here, man. So yeah, he literally admitted to cross-trading literally, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fucking times, bro. He admitted to cross-trading. He admitted to cross-trading 5 fucking times, back to back to back, bro. And I caught onto that shit so early. So yeah, now that we know cross-trading is permanent ban, like a permanent ban, and that Jamal did it. So the question is, why didn't Jamal get banned back then? Well, it's gonna be the same reason like Seba with his influence. So Jamal, his influence is on the trading value. So what the game was back then, it wasn't really heavily it wasn't dependent on the trading at all. Yeah. But people thought like without trading the game was just gonna die, which obviously isn't true, because trading has been in the game ever since, and it still is in the game more than ever, and the game is literally declining. So obviously trading wasn't the reason the game was gonna die. It just helped amplify, help speed up the process of the game dying. So I was right. But Jamal admitted to cross trading in the DMs. Y'all saw that, and y'all also saw the receipts. I'm still not sure if I want to show that on the video, but I might. But I don't really need to, because he admitted to cross trading for the $30. So yeah, now that we know he's cross trading, that's a huge issue, because they actually just let this man slide. Like, the devs knew about it. They literally just forgive him or whatever the fuck, and they let him on his merry way. And to this day, they are still banning people. Matter of fact, Jamal is banning people for cross trading as we speak. Now, I'm not gonna get the screenshot now, but I'm just gonna slap it on the screen when I'm editing. If y'all read this, basically somebody got banned by Jamal. They basically said Jamal is a Karen, and it's not my video, by the way. This is somebody else's video. So this isn't my fan or whatever the fuck. This is not somebody just glazing, you know what I mean? This is just a random ass person who encountered Jamal, sadly, one of his victims. And basically he said Jamal is a Karen. And he basically banned him for cross trading, even though it was one simple item. And yeah, and basically he got permanent banned and all of his shit was lost. Jamal literally cross traded himself. And like the hypocrite he is, he's literally permanent banning people for cross trading as we speak to this day. It's crazy how it's crazy how that works, man. It's crazy how that works. So just because you're in a certain position, you're gonna get away with cross trading just because you're in a certain position. By the way, he wasn't even mod back then, so it was literally just because of his UBV value list. Maybe because he was an influencer, but he wasn't really an influencer back then. He was kind of small. But
But hold on.
go ahead.
Let me get back. By the way, he heavily stated this. Like, he heavily made this point a lot, and he said that he basically made the game, which basically, like, he helped the game so much. Like, even now, since he made this trading system. But what it actually did is, like, it made it worse, because now there's cross traders, there's certain shit like that. The value manipulation is just so bad. And now the cash grabs, like, he made the game good, the devs, because they get more money, because they just keep on releasing cash grabs after cash grabs.
Yep.
And he's not making the game any better. He didn't make the game any better, except adding a trading system, which
he literally
made
it worse, bro. He literally made it worse. From the time, I'm gonna show you guys a graph. From the time those messages were made, as you can see this graph, I'm not looking at it right now, but I already saw it before. This is the time the messages were made. I'm gonna make a little point on it. This is the time now. So as you can see, the time he made those messages, and somewhere in between he was moderator. I don't know when. I'll probably put a little arrow on it right now. But somewhere in between, as you can see, from the left is pretty high from when I messaged him, and then it just goes down and down and down and down. Let's skip a few months, it keeps going down, and we're back to this center point where the game is literally at its lowest of lows, lower than how it is before launch, how it was pre-launch. Bro, it's worse than it ever was in history, man. Its lowest hitting 2,000. It literally hit 2,000 a few weeks ago, man. And right now it's averaging way less than it was back then. Back then it was averaging around 10,000 to 15,000 players. Now it's averaging anywhere from 2,000, max being 5,000. So yeah, as you can tell, just based off this timeline, was Jamal's little statement true? I'm gonna slap a little screenshot on the thing here. If you could see, you could just read the statement for yourself. Was this statement true? Absolutely not, because as you can see, the stats say otherwise, and this isn't me just saying it for my opinion. These are literally the player stats. So if anything, these stats say that Jamal didn't help one fucking bit, and it honestly made it worse. Yeah, so yeah, we could just shut that up, Jamal. And yeah, but the UBV value list is fucked. It fucked up the entire game. It fucked up the fact that the game was on Basketball Legends and now it's just based off of trading. It's literally no better than Grow Garden, and Grow Garden is way more better than this game when it comes to trading. So basically your options are play a game that gets no updates, only has cash grab updates, shitty mods, hackers in every server, or you could play the game that updates almost daily, the game that has over 1.3 million players active at a time, super active, fun, and it's also way more things to trade and like a better system. Which one would you rather have? Yeah, I think everybody's gonna pick Grow a Garden. Even still a brain rot, bro. Even anybody still a brain rot over this shit. Even Adami is getting picked over this shit, bro. So like this trading system is so fucked. It's ass. It's always been ass. And Jamal, you amplified it, bro. So thank you for making the game worse, and thank you for your shitty statements. Yeah, so we basically shut him up there, and he also admitted to cross trading, which is also permanent ban. So if that isn't enough for you guys, we actually have more shit to talk about Jamal. We actually have testimonies now, so let's go through the testimonies, man. This isn't from us. This isn't our opinions, by the way. These are opinions from people who talk in comments of any YouTube videos, people we seen talk in my servers, NBL servers, any Basketball Legends servers. These are screenshots from people who talked in Infinity Sports, the official game Discord channel, and people who talked in the community post to Roblox, the official Roblox community group for Infinity Sports. These are complaints and testimonies from those. Now go ahead, Fly. Take the mic, bro. Take the mic.
So these are the testimonies from, the Infinity Sports, game, and you can see them if you go scroll down. You can see even some today. We don't even got them updated, but these are the ones we found from like probably 2 weeks ago, maybe a month ago. and you can see a lot of these, and it's not just one or two. You can see a lot, and one of them saying, "Jamal, why did you ban me?" Raise ping. He admitted it. He just wanted to play. Now you ruined that.
But yeah, that's everything that I gotta say. If you have anything else to say, Veylor, I'm good for the most part.
Nah, yeah,
But
I'm
yeah,
low-key good, bro. Like, I just the thing is, the last thing I'm gonna touch on, I guess, is just like, since I'm an influencer myself, I have like, um I am like, I'm an influencer, bro, so I know how it is to, like, be a role model and shit. If I was ever in a situation where, like, I did something, like, I actually fucked up, like, let's say I just cross traded, like, even cross trading is like insane for me. Like, if I got cross trading, I would probably just take accountability of it and just like take the ban. But bro,
die bow.
the fact that he's the owner of like cross, like the trading shit in general, and he cross traded is insane. The fact that he got moderator is even more insane, and the fact that it's just insane, bro. There's so much shit that we just touched up on, which is insane. All of these things are bad things. It's not like just one thing. It's not like he just cross traded, or it's not like he just was a narcissist and just has a shitty personality. It's not like he just was a hypocrite and banned people for cross trading even though he was cross trading himself. It's not like he has a young audience and he's saying weird shit on his streams. It's not like he's just being a terrible mod and another mod who is a professional talks about him. It's not that he's saying shit that he's like the reason why the game is alive and shit, and then you see stats of saying the complete opposite, actual factual stats, you know what I mean? And then it's not like he's just saying slurs in my DMs, and it's not like he's just saying homophobic shit all over. It's not like he's just saying shitty shit in DMs. It's not like the community in the Roblox group is like talking about him. It's not just all of those things. It's all of those things, you know what I mean? Like, it's not just one. It's not like he just did one of those things. He did every single one of them, bro. And he is still on the loose. He's still free. He is still a free man. He's still a moderator. He's still influencer. He's still influencing the UBV list. He's still not getting banned. He's still taking no accountability for it. He still isn't even known for cross trading at all. People just, it's not even in the air yet. So I wonder, what's gonna be y'all opinions on this video? Do you think Jamal deserves the ban hammer, or do y'all think he doesn't? Because it's not like he cross traded recently. I can't prove that, but I do have proof of him cross trading multiple times. I do have proof himself of admitting to cross trading, of rigging an event that he made. So if that's just one event that I have proof on, how much more events do you all think, out of the 100 events that he made, how much of those events did he actually rig? And then the economy and everything being fucked up because of him, the game dying because of him, not just strictly because of him, but of course that's going to be a huge reason. People complaining, not in my comments but other videos comments, other community pages comments, other DMs, people I've never met, like I just talk to them, like I just say Jamal for one word and they're just like, fucking Jamal, bro. Like, they're already done with him. Like, yeah. So what do y'all think, bro? Is he a good mod? Is he a bad mod? Is he a good influencer? Is he a bad influencer? That's literally all we want to know in the comments below. Like, what do y'all think? But I think we just needed to get this out there. Yeah, what do y'all think, bro? What do y'all think, man? What do y'all think? Anyways, thank y'all for watching this video. I hope y'all watch the next one and check out this video if you're bored and you want to see more BL related content, because you haven't seen a lot of BL related content in a while. I'm gonna see y'all later. Peace out.